Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another kit review. They're coming thick and fast now, 23, 24 kits. We've already reviewed a few stunners. If you haven't already, go back, look through our videos. We've hit a few fantastic videos up over the past couple of weeks. But today we're heading to Ligue 1 in France. But before we do, you know what you have to do. Do hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Close to 900 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. But let's have a look at this shirt. Here we go. Paris Saint-Germain home shirt. Now, Paris Saint-Germain fans are probably reeling after the news that the hero Messi is moving on. It was announced yesterday he's off to Inter Miami. But here we have next season's home shirt. Now, this is Nike manufactured. This is the Vapor Match version, which carries all the same traits and hallmarks of all the Nike shirts we've looked at over the past season. This one is no different, and to be honest with you, I'm growing really tedious of this Nike template, but we've got to live with that for this season. As you will notice, the first thing, as you can see, I'm wearing one of the more recent PSG shirts, is there's a slight move away from the centralized stripes to a stripe that sits down the left hand side as if you were wearing it. Now, this is to take a bit of a flashback to the early 2000s and the era of Ronaldinho, Gabriel Heinze, where they had this red stripe down there. Now, a couple of things to notice here. First of all, the Nike swoosh is in the red, whereas the main Qatar logo is in white and the Paris Saint-Germain logo as you'd expect it. Now, because it's the Vapor version, we've got the rubberized treatment there rather than the stitch badges. And you'll notice too, we've got those white lines going down either side of the red, which fade, and I quite like that. My problem, and actually, again, if you look here, you've got this bold red stripe goes down there and fades into the bottom of the shirt, which apparently reflects the way the Paris skyline fades into the nightline at night. Who knew? Anyway, my issue with this shirt, quite frankly, is the Nike template, because as you can see here, that Nike template, which has this slightly rounded effect there, I think really messes with this stripe. It sort of just comes to an abrupt end and it doesn't look right. I would have liked to have seen that come fully up. You know, that same paneling on the back that I was really not a fan of last season with the Liverpool kit. Again, the PSG kit still feels very much like last year's template. With the Liverpool kit, they slightly get away with it with the new neckline. Anyway, you've got Paris Saint-Germain in there, you've got the French flag on the back, and you've got this underlying pattern that we've all become familiar with on the DriFit match version. Other than that, it's what you would expect from a Paris Saint-Germain shirt. You know, that solid, nice, really navy blue there. You know, I don't dislike it. I think there have been better PSG shirts. I prefer the more centralized stripe, if I'm honest. But that said, I think, you know, I get the nod back to those kits of the early 2000s. I just don't like the treatment. I think, you know, they could have been slightly more risky and done something else. But there's only so much you can do when you've got that rounded bit coming in, which really, I mean, when you've got it up close, you know, you just can't miss it. I've got hold of this just for review purposes, so for that reason this is just a large, so I'm not going to try it on because I don't really wear a large, but I have laid this up against an extra large Vapor from Nike, and I would say it will fit true to size. But if you're looking to buy this and you're a large, what I would urge you to do is either pop into a local retail store and try it out for yourself, or order it, and obviously there's always an option to return if it's the wrong size. But anyway, this is available across the board on many retail sites. I'll stick in the comments and description below some of the referral links to some of the main UK sites. You could perhaps bag yourself 10% there and do some good for us as well. A couple of other lods there. You've got the little bit of red there. Again, it's part of the template feature. But what I'm going to do, let's get the camera on this. Let's have a quick look in a little bit more detail at some of that shirt close up, and then we'll come straight back. So there you go, guys, the Paris Saint-Germain home kit, which will be worn by Mbappe next season. Let us know what you think in the comments, guys. It's not a complete winner for me, but you know, it's not a loser. There's going to be worse shirts that we look at this year. But there you go, really glad to see this one in the flesh and get this one up close. Will be really interesting to see what they do with their away and their third shirts, and possibly a fourth shirt this season, because over the past couple of seasons, there've been some really nice ones. So there you go, guys. Have a look. We'll be back with another shirt review in a few days' time. We've got another shirt recently released from the Premier League. But until then, guys, enjoy your collecting, and thanks for watching, and we'll be back really soon.